Hello, this is race 2 then from Spa in Belgium of our BTCC Replica Championship in association with digitalmotorsports.com, sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk and Hambridge Transport. So going into race 2 then, this is your grid. So Vexman in pole position, Sideways George in second, Tino third, Jim Bob fourth, Molson fifth, Team Silver sixth, Dan Bailey seventh, Prime Machine eighth, Lee Whip in ninth, Hodgie 10th, Firepower 11th, Stealth in 12th and Potsy in 13th. So everyone running with the Super Softs. The rain has cleared. As you can see, lovely bright conditions now here for race 2. So let's watch the lead of Vexman then, or the pole position. Vexman, see how he gets off. Been pretty good so far. Great start from Tino. Absolutely blinding start from Tino. So let's see, can he get him up? Oh, Jim Bob, my goodness me. Was that a jump start? Oh, if it was. Nothing's come up, but no, it's as clean as you like. What a start from Jim Bob. My goodness me. They certainly sorted out the indicator. Did they put a bit of nitrous in that car as well at the same time? Who knows? What a start. Unbelievable. So can he stay there now, Jim Bob? Probably one of the informed drivers at the moment in the championship, followed by the second most informed. He's probably top of the form at the moment actually, Vexman, as he goes round the outside. Can he stay there for the inside? Jim Bob won't be letting him have it, no. But Vexman will stay where he is, followed by Team Silver in third. And then Sideways in fourth place with Tino fifth. There's Tino. Got a good third place there in race 1 for Tino. And then Molson, better start from him. He's not getting embroiled in all that stuff behind. He's got himself set free, so he just needs to keep with these boys in front now. Needs to boost his points up a little bit after Vexman got maximum points in race 1. Dan, his teammate in 7th. These boys will be low in these conditions now. This is more like it. They can really put their heads down. Hodgie with a small penalty that he's just getting off now. But in 8th place for him. Oh, goes wide, goes Prime, his teammate. That might be a penalty for him. Oh, maybe not. No, that's okay. So Prime in 9th. And then this little battle here between Lee Whip and Firepower. Lee currently in 10th, Firepower close behind in 11th. Oh, looking at every which way. See if he can get past Lee down here. At the chicane. No, he's not close enough. Too far back there. Oh, a couple of penalties ahead of them that they're scrubbing off. And then we've got Stealth in 12th place. It's some way back actually. I'm surprised there wasn't a safety car. I don't know what happened here. Was it just... Maybe they were just... left behind, but Potsy there in 13th, not that far behind him, but these two with a big gap behind. Seems a long way behind. So I'm surprised the safety car wasn't called, but it may not well have been an incident. It may just well have been the pace of the cars and the race itself. So back up top then, Jim Bob. Yeah, he's stretching that lead a little bit from Vexman, who's still under pressure from Team Silver. So it's these three who are creeping away from the rest. But Molson, you don't want to be seeing Vexman up there, does he? Molson down in 6th place. Needs to start pushing on a little bit. Vexman up the inside. Great move Vexman's got there. Got him in the slip, I think, as well. A little bit of that, as well as Jim Bob giving him some space, but he's out there now then. So Vexman takes up the lead. So what's Jim Bob got as an answer to Vexman this time round? Well, nothing at the moment. He's going to have to get away from Team Silver first. That's the question he's got to answer first. Team Silver looking strong. Oh, and he's looking to get past Jim Bob. Can he get him down here? Be tough. He's got to be in the inside there. It's a tough place to pass there. Goes a little bit, runs a little bit wide there, Team Silver, but kept it there. Slidey a little bit. Team Silver though, and Tino not far behind either. He wants a bit of it as well. Tino, there he is in 4th. And then Sideways 5th with Molson in 6th place. Trying to chase down Sideways, and he could get him down here. Down now with a small penalty in 7th place. Sideways covering that inside line, but if Molson stays there, he's going to be on the inside line. If they can stay where they are all the way around the bus stop here. Let's find out there. Can he? No, Sideways just got that little bit. I think it was just running a bit wide, Molson, didn't it? Just slowed his momentum slightly, just enough for Sideways to get ahead of him into the chicane. So a great little battle. And behind them in 7th, sticking with them. Someone in the background, I think it was Lee, who's getting a penalty off there. Hodgie then in 8th. It was Lee, he's in 9th and he's under pressure now from Firepower and Prime Machine. So got rid of that penalty, but it's dropped into the clutches of those two. Stealth still in 12th. And then Potsy 13th. Let's go back to that Team Silver and Jim Bob battle in 2nd, and here we go, still on, and Tino having a bit of it as well, though he's got a penalty, which ain't going to help his call. So Team Silver, he's got there. There's laced on the brakes, little tag from Jim Bob. He just caught the back end of Team Silver. He's going to get a penalty for that, but... Or maybe the game will see it as an incident rather than a running wide, which it did, which is the right call, to be fair, because there's nothing that Team Silver could do about that, and it certainly wasn't his fault. So Team Silver then into 2nd, and now he's looking like he fancies chasing down Vexman in 1st. 6 minutes into this race now. So Jim Bob just tagged the back of Team Silver, didn't he? Just had to pull off a little bit. Obviously let him have it. But he's getting back on it again now, Jim Bob. But Tino's still there as well. But our leader still edging away. Of all the rounds I've seen so far, Vexman's Audi certainly looks pretty stable, pretty steady. Everywhere we've been so far, less said about Sideways on that one race where it was a mechanical failure after mechanical failure, but no such dramas for Vexman. Team Silver though, 2nd, Jim Bob 3rd, Tino in 4th, and then that gap back to Molson, who's becoming isolated a bit. He's trying his best to get up with his top 4, but he is getting away from his teammate and Sideways Jules. Bit of a slow slide from Sideways, going to lose that 6th place, he does. So down through to 6th place. Sideways back to 7th, Hodgie now in that battle too, right behind there in 8th place. So come through up the hill, and great through there from Hodgie. Has a great run, hopefully he won't get a penalty. I think it was fine. And a little, I don't think Sideways knew he was there. He's gone on the outside. Hodgie just tagged him. So a little bit of a shove out there, but racing incident for me. Sideways, I don't think see him coming up the outside. And a little nudge, but certainly a racing incident, although Sideways, maybe he has. No, he thought it was his issues, giving your place back, so well played to Sideways. Well, we've seen him being a sportsman, haven't we, previously in one of the earlier rounds. For me, I don't think he needed to give that back, but hey-ho. So Sideways in 8th, leading. Trying to keep with him in 9th, and then a gap back to Firepower in 10th, Prime Machine in 11th, Stealth 12th, Potsy 13th. Still intrigued to see what's happening up top here, because I think Tino, well, he's grabbed that 3rd place now off of Jim Bob. So Tino then has got through. Jim Bob must have had a moment or a penalty, because he's dropped back into the clutches of Molson, and Molson will be wanting that. He needs these points, does Molson. can't afford Vexman to get another load of maximum points here in race 2, but the way things are, that's what it's looking like at the moment. With 9 minutes gone, over halfway in this race 2 already. And Vexman, as I say, he's out there. Team Silver hasn't really managed to catch up that much closer. Looks pretty close there on that camera angle, but actually, I don't know though, he's pretty good through there, Team Silver. So here we go, maybe. And Vexman has actually won 5 races out of 5 rounds so far, so his win percentage so far in his championship is very, very good. And he's going to want to increase that percentage with another win here. Team Silver will have something to say about that. And he has closed in. So here we go then with the last 5 minutes. Team Silver sniffing that first position. Tino still there in third. Going to stick with these leaders for now, because looks like the battle is just about to start. Team Silver then, second place, chasing down Vexman. So head down this straight now, coming into this left-hander. Quick dab of the brakes just to straighten the car out, and then just let it flow round this long left-hand corner down to this right-hand. Vex looking really stable in that Audi. Team Silver in that Merc, not quite as stable, but it's looking quick. Doesn't look quite as settled as the Audi, does it? But does look fast. And then Tino is just dropping off the back of them. He's trying his best to keep with them, but he can't at the moment. Third. Oh, and that was Team Silver, wasn't it? Who's that made a mistake? Someone's off. It was Team Silver, and dropping all the way down. I mean, we can't see him because all we can see is a bank and a load of grass, but there he is as he comes back on. He's going to lose 6th place as well, drops all the way back down to 7th, must have got himself out there and lost it. Oh my, disaster. So that's promoted Tino up to 2nd. So happy days for Tino, he'll be thinking. But I don't think, has he got enough to catch Vexman? I'm not sure. Molson brings him up to 3rd, so just what he wanted. Molson now up into that podium position. I don't think there's enough time for him to catch up with Tino and Vexman. No, Jim Bob also piling on the pressure from behind. So Jim Bob, he wants that podium place because he lost out last race. Right at the end when he got a penalty, just lost that 3rd place, and here he goes, he's attacking now up the inside of Molson. He's got him, he will have him now. Who's late? He's on the brakes. Well, he's past Molson, he's got to get it now. He has. Can he keep it there? He does. So Jim Bob then, Molson dropping back down to 4th. Now I think this little battle's not over, is it? So we head into these last couple of minutes now. Yeah, Molson hunting down the back of Jim Bob's Viper. Jim Bob though just needs to concentrate ahead of him, forget what's happening behind. That's easier said than done, but just concentrate on your lines. So a good battle here then. Vexman still out front with Tino 2nd, and Molson attacking. Jim Bob though doing a good defensive job at the moment. Naturally, Tino's not that far ahead, but I think time's going to be against them. Can't see him catching them boys in front. So let's just have a quick look back then. So we've got Dan in 5th place behind his teammate. And then Sideways in 6th. After that little moment, Team Silver, after that big moment, has actually managed to claw it back to 7th. Well, he's actually in 7th when he rejoined. So Dan in 7th place. So he won't be happy with that, but a little error. Odgie 8th, being chased down by Lee in 9th, and Lee might attack Odgie down here at the chicane. No, he won't get him there. Odgie covers anyway. And then Firepower 10th. Wants a bit of the action too. Oh, and Odgie, did that make a mistake? He did. So Lee is through. Lee's got through. Odgie made a mistake at the chicane. Drops him back down to 9th. And now Firepower's going to be attacking Odgie. Has he got him up the inside? No. Odgie has a look on Lee. No. Oh my goodness me. There's Stealth in 12th. It's been there pretty much all the race. And Potsy in 13th as well. But I've got to go back to that little battle, I think, with Jim Bob and Molson. Oh, they've both got penalties. Picked them up at exactly the same spot, presumably. Oh, and who's getting off who's near, and oh, and they're both trying their best. Molson's got less of it and goes round the inside of Jim Bob, who decided to get rid of his at that point. So Molson then back up to 3rd place. Molson got that tiny little bit of penalty to get off, but he's got majority of the lap to do it, so might have worked out okay for him. Let's go back to the leaders as we head on to this final lap, where there is our leader, Vexman, yet again, and yet again looks like he's going to get 2 out of 2 here, like he did last round. He got a win in race 1 and a win in race 2. He's going to do exactly the same here at Spa as he comes round this final last piece of the circuit. So let's watch him come through. It's been a superb couple of races for Vexman. Was under pressure a little bit at the start from Team Silver, and then his mistake, and he's let Vexman go. Tino couldn't live with him, so congratulations. Race win number 2 for Vexman here. Well done. And then Tino with a great 2nd place this time. Be pleased with that. Molson gets that valuable 3rd place, didn't he, in the end? Jim Bob 4th. Well done for him. Didn't quite get on there again, did he? Down in 5th. Good 5th place. Oh, as Team Silver's made another mistake. So it's going to be sideways. Get 6th place. Lee 7th. Odgie 8th. Prime in 9th. Team Silver gets down in 10th. Firepower 11th. Stealth coming in 12th. I think I missed Prime actually. Prime in 9th there. I might have said that. I'm not sure. Stealth coming round now in 12th. So not his best race there. Couldn't really gather any momentum there. Back there in 12th place. Was there all the entire race, I think. And then Potsy. And this is like a repeat of race 1. 13th place coming into the end, and with a penalty hanging over his head as well. Just can't get the grips with the circuit here, which is a shame. We'd like to see Potsy up there battling at the top with the rest. It won't put him off. He'll be here for race 3, which is coming up very soon. So catch me for that. And thanks for watching again, and I'll see you then.